All right, 70-31, St. Albert coming away with that opening season road victory. I got Molly Wise and Ava Underwood, both of them coming away with a good amount of points. Girls, early on, you could tell both teams started off slow. First game of the year, 7-6 after that first quarter. Molly, what was it like, kind of just stumbling offensively out of the gate?
Yeah, we were a little nervous, just trying to get in the rhythm, but once we found it, and just kind of ran with it.
Ava, what was your coach kind of preaching to you guys to try to get into the rhythm of the game and just trying to keep things simple, I assume?
Yeah, just moving the ball, doing what we do best. Getting paint touches is our emphasis in our game, so I think we did a good job of that.
That was going to kind of be my next question. How do you like to, you got the ball in the post a lot with the back towards the basket. Is that how you like to get the ball, Ava? Just how do you like to score your points as well?
I really like to score my points off rebounds, but any way I can help my team, just really try to be productive when I have the ball.
No doubt about it, in the second quarter, you guys revved up the defense. I know your coach probably told you guys to really start to turn the dial up. So, Molly, the shots weren't falling, but your defense was coming away with a good steal. So kind of give a comment on what your defense is like tonight.
Yeah, so we knew if our shots weren't falling that we could rely on our defense. We've been working really hard in practice to get our defense good and kind of use that as a strength. So we know we can always fall back on that.
So shots weren't falling early, but Molly, you had a couple go late in the second half. You ended up with 3 3-pointers as well. So just kind of give a comment on what it was like tonight for you shooting-wise.
I know just to keep shooting and they'll end up falling. And if they're not falling, just rely on my teammates and our defense abilities.
So I know you guys have multiple defenses, I'm sure. Tonight you guys did a half-court presser of sorts. Ava, you're one of the ones hanging back. But you almost started playing center field as well. Even though you're not one of the front three, given the pressure on the ball, do you still look for opportunities to get steals as often as you can?
Oh, of course. That's what we're told to do is kind of read that ball and try to get as many tips and steals as we can. And I think overall we all did a really good job of that tonight.
Molly, kind of looking forward to the season now that we got game one underneath our belt. Conference right around the corner. What's just conference expectations for you guys coming up on this year?
We know success is going to come in waves, so we just want to try our best to do good in practice so that we can be ready for whatever opponents come our way.
Same question kind of you to Ava. You guys had a good successful year last year, making it state, winning a game as well. So what can you guys do this year to even continue that on for your 2024 season?
Yeah, we just keep a positive mentality in practice and warm-ups. We just try to do the best we can and kind of lift each other up, as we know that we're going to fail sometimes, and that's part of basketball. So we're really excited for what we can do this year.
Molly Wise, Ava Underwood. Molly had 15 points. Ava added 19 as well. Get that win over Tri-Center 70-31. Hey, congratulations on win number 1. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Coach Wettengale, Coach Richard Wettengale. St. Albert Saints get that big win. Number 1 under your belt on the road. Never easy to get that first one, Coach. 7-6 after the first quarter. Pretty evident that it was the first game for both teams. So kind of just give a little comment on what that first quarter was like watching both squads.
Well, you could tell the nerves were out there. We have kind of a host of girls, new girls, to the court tonight, 2 returning starters. And, you could tell there was a little bit of anxiety, nervousness out there. I think it sped them up a little bit, like when we were shooting the ball, we just weren't kind of settled in and taking our time on our shots that we were getting, especially on the perimeter. So we just started really slow on the perimeter. And I thought as the game went on there, especially in the second quarter, Ava kind of sparked us with her inside play and kind of, that veteran player there kind of got us going.
What was the speech that you gave between that first and second quarter? Because you guys definitely revved up the defense and then obviously made offense. So what would you tell your girls between the first and second?
Just to relax. It was all about just slowing yourself down offensively. I thought all night long, regardless of what defense we played, we really tried to get after it and, try to use our strengths defensively. And, that set the tempo for our offense, especially in the second half.
Now you guys won that second quarter 23-6. So kind of just, simply put, just for the listeners that didn't see it, how'd you guys do that in that second quarter?
Well, we hit some shots. That was the key. Our press picked it up. We converted some, off turnovers. I don't know what the margin was on turnovers, but I know, we created quite a few turnovers on Tri-Center. And the key is, turning those into baskets. And, I thought we did a good job filling the lanes and getting out and running off those turnovers.
When it comes to what you guys have said all off season to these girls and even preseason defensively, what do you normally preach to them, because it really turned on there in the mid to late game?
Well, it's about putting pressure on people. I think we're athletic enough that we can pressure quite a bit, and then when you do get a steal, try to convert off that using your speed and your athleticism. So I thought we did a really good job of that.
No doubt about it, you guys had that successful year last year, coming away with that state tournament win. You don't have to say who's going to do it, but how are you going to have to fill those roles of how you guys were so successful last year? What are some girls going to have to do to be successful?
Well, some of those reserves last year that were kind of in the second line coming off the bench, they're going to step into more prominent roles. And, they just got to relax and play and let things happen, let the game come to them a little bit and not force it a whole lot. So I think we definitely have some girls that are capable of, doing some really good things on the court this year. And our style will be a little bit different this year. We have a different team. We're not as big as we were last year. So, we may have to play just a little bit different style.
And not saying to predict your record or anything here, Coach, but what are just some overall expectations for your 2024 season?
Well, we really do take it one game at a time. We got 3 really tough games next week. So all 3 Hawkeye 10 foes, and we just kind of want to take it one day at a time, get better in practice, and then be ready for that next ball game.
All right, Coach Richard Wittengale gets that road win to start off the season. Coach, congratulations on that road win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much. Thanks for covering.